We have waited for what has felt like an eternity for college basketball to return. And tonight, at long last, the wait is over. It's a challenge for Hurt on McCormick. It's a challenge for McCormick on Hurt. And how about the backdoor feed?
He's a right-hand driver, and he oftentimes will drive off of Devon Dotson's penetration. But you got to take that right-hand drive away from him.
Hurt for three.
Well, how good is that?
They can score from three. They can start him off at the elbow, run some offense through him there.
Here's the other guy at the elbow, Vernon Carey, a lefty who can play both inside and out.
Inside, Azubuike surrounded, kicks it out to Garrett.
Well, Azubuike's got to go straight up with that.
Finish the second opportunity strong. All about freedom of movement and trying to get a little more space and let athletes be athletic out there on the floor.
Out of bounds underneath, Duke going with a 2-3 zone on the out of bounds under, which it did a lot last year. Oral Roberts. And then Oklahoma State.
What a steal by Tre Jones. Moore in transition. McCormick got him.
Boy, and the contact that came from that was all initiated by Moore. Best point guard in the country at both ends of the floor. Just a spectacular player, and was the best player on the floor in the Elite Eight game last year. What a move by Wendell Moore.
Moore and Enaruna. 15-footer over him, and Enaruna got a piece of it.
Another tough shot.
Agbaji lays it in, and a foul. It's one of the mysteries we're not meant to unravel.
This has been a turnover fest. An absolute turnover fest.
O'Connell the steal, Jones the lay-in, 2-point game.
Surprised again, in a good way.
Carey going right at Azubuike, and the follow by O'Connell.
Good fake.
Stanley turns it over. Agbaji.
Give it up.
Agbaji to Dotson, and it goes.
Well, he can really finish for a little guy, can he? Try to put some fouls on this young Duke team and play from in the paint back out.
Matthew Hurt thinking about it, and eventually just buries the three and self-recruited him hard. But one of the reasons evidently Hurt chose Duke was when Tre Jones was coming back. They had a relationship, both guys from Minnesota.
I think you're going to see more of that. Kansas trying to not attack on the first side, but it's going to be second, third side.
Another backdoor cut. We saw that in the opening couple of minutes of the game. The drive by Hurt, the follow by Hurt. Kansas ball.
I'll tell you, they didn't get a bucket there, but Matthew Hurt knows how to play.
Nobody's guarding the big guy. Good ball movement. Agbaji with a high arcing three, and it's 11-0 run for Kansas. Connell thought about it, now takes it, left it short.
Should have taken it right away. That hesitation, lost it.
Another good outlet by McCormick, and laying it in at the other end is Agbaji, and it's a 13-0 run.
Good defense by McCormick.
Carey's open and will take the three.
10 games or so without knocking down the three.
How about that?
Much more confident than really play. But the best freshman in the country knows that's 3 turnovers in a row now. I think Kansas needs a timeout to talk about this a little bit.
Agbaji from the corner.
That was the shot they wanted. They couldn't get something good. What another pass.
Wow. Jones to Stanley again.
Boy, that is a fast break.
Sosa came over to help Agbaji. Kansas comes up with it, and oh, what anticipation by Jack White at the other end.
Well, the pass was too late, and Jack White read it beautifully to take it away. That should have been a bucket for Kansas. Instead, it turns into a 3-point shot.
They're probably pretty excited about what they're seeing from Cassius Stanley right now, and that Vernon Carey block isn't going to hurt either. They're wondering what they're going to see from their teams playing such a good opponent right out of the chute. Carey banging with Azubuike, and it goes!
Down, and Vernon Carey getting low. Down in the stance and goes up. He's a lefty, goes up to that left hand, kisses it off the glass through the contact. But Azubuike just straight up and down, letting him catch it that close to the bucket. You are going to get beat.
Corner three, and a big one for Hurt.
I think Hurt's got to touch the ball more.
Stanley driving by Agbaji, and he answers and will head to the line. What a debut for Cassius Stanley.
He's made so many big plays, and he's used his athleticism at both ends of the floor, both on defense and then driving to the basket.
Garrett the drive. And he gets the bounce to make it a 1-point game.
Boy,
Garrett driving on White, sheds him, partial block by Carey, follow no from McCormick, and Jones has it for Duke, and Kansas forced to foul. The final score, Duke 68 and Kansas 66. And again, at times a sloppy but a very hard-fought and pretty entertaining affair to open up the season for both of these programs.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.